Hey guys, Idre here, and I'm going to be doing another review. This time I'm going to be doing a new review. I know it's been a while since I've done one. The last new review I've done was of Lil Uzi Vert's Eternal Atake, and I haven't gotten around to reviewing part 2, but you could expect that at some point. I'm going to do it at some point. But one of my favorite bands of the 2000s, and one of my favorite indie bands in general, Bright Eyes, is back with a new song. I had a feeling something was going to come out because they're supposed to be going on tour. They haven't put something out in a long time, and most bands that haven't been together for quite a while don't just randomly go on tour without releasing something. But I gotta say, their last album they put out right before they kind of broke up. I guess it's more of a hiatus now. Back in 2011 was The People's Key, and to me, The People's Key is definitely like a top three album for me, for them. I think that it's a really good. It reminds me a lot of when Bob Dylan went electric. I feel like Bright Eyes has always had this acoustic reputation, but that album did kind of explore more into some more of the rock and rock like electric guitar territory. And I just love everything about that album. I love his vocals, I love the writing, and the little bits here and there. So going into Persona non grata, I was not sure what to expect because Bright Eyes is a very versatile group. Like for example, I think it was, I don't want to get the dates wrong. I think it's 2004, right? Yeah, 2000. Let me see, what is it? 2005. 2005 when they released More Awakens Morning and Digital Ash in a Digital Urn. And those two albums are very different from each other. I mean, Digital Ash is very much more it's less acoustic. It has much more synth stuff throughout it. Then obviously the other one is, their most well-known album, and it's very acoustic. So I was kind of excited to hear this new song, and I gotta say, I'm satisfied. The first thing that stuck out to me was the vocals. Conor's aging vocals make this song really touching because it's been since 2011 since we've heard from the group, or at least had new releases. So it's been like 9 years. And he has grown up, his vocals have matured quite a bit. They're a bit more shaky and a lot more vibrato now. And I think that it's interesting because he used to sing a lot more like that, and then he kind of stopped for a while, but it's nice to hear that come back. It makes the song very unique compared to some of their other material in their discography. So I really do like the vocals on this track. The instrumentation is very interesting as well. The use of the bagpipes really caught me off guard, but I quite enjoyed that as well. I thought it was a good addition that once again adds a unique flavor to the song. And the drums throughout the song, I love the way they're produced. They're very full sounding. The snare is very easy to listen to, and I love the really kind of like the cymbal, the crash that is very much like not ear piercing. It's very soothing to listen to. He hits the crash, and you could hear it kind of spread out throughout the track. Love the way that sounds. And the song opens up with a piano, and throughout the song, there's very faint guitar throughout it. It's not the main focus, which is interesting to hear. 'Cause a lot of songs on their last album before they kind of went away for a bit was guitar based. So it's interesting to hear more piano focus and more faint, clean guitar tones. Makes me wonder what the rest of this album is going to sound like. And I think overall the background of this is I hope to see them at some point this year if their tour doesn't get all messed up with all the Corona stuff. But I think that this is gonna be an interesting album for them because they haven't been together for quite a while, but at least with this single they seem to have it together pretty well. I think Conor's on top of his writing game, or at least I am assuming he's writing the song. I didn't really check too much into that, to be honest with you. But I feel like this will kind of at least bring me back to some of the days where Bright Eyes was kind of in their peak of Digital Ash. You had all their albums during that time, which were obviously when I think most people think of when they hear Bright Eyes. But yeah, I'm excited for the new album. This is a really good song. I like the vocals, I like the instrumentation. And I'm excited for whatever comes next. That's about it for now. I'm also going to do another classic review of Depeche Mode today, but that's it for now. Bright Eyes, Persona non grata.